All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Is it working? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments if you can hear me. What's up? What's up? What's up? Buenas noches. What am I doing? I'm about to do some logo design. Getting the stream all set up and ready to rock here. So tonight's going to be a fun one. We are going to be working on some logos. So I took a couple years of Spanish. I see you over there on YouTube. But what am I able to teach? Is that what you're saying? It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've done the whole Spanish thing. So anyway, that's the extent of me attempting to do that. But hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Pumped to welcome you here. What's up, Golden Rose? Thanks for tuning in. I see you over on Behance. It's going to be a good one tonight. Thank you for your support and showing up again. So tonight, we're going to be working on a logo for Paul, my friend Paul Gowan. And to be totally honest, I just flipped the switch. I just went live. I just did the things. Usually I have like a pre-roll video to kind of make sure that I've got everything ready to rock here. But I didn't do that tonight. I just went for it. How do you like that? I just decided it was time to be live. So I did it. Logo part. Dude, the Spanish stuff. Okay. For your friend Paul. Yes. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's do the things. I'm getting some windows lined up here so I can see your comments as I'm doing the things. That's gonna work there. That's gonna work there. And then let's just get after it. Let's just do it. So let's get into it. Let's do the things. All right. Here we go. So here's what we're doing. So I can see your comments. These two logos. I wish I were cool enough to have made these from scratch, but here's the thing. I did not. But I got these from Envato Elements, which I absolutely love. If you have not seen or used Envato Elements yet, I highly, highly recommend it. I am an affiliate, but there is no affiliate link below. So if you just go check it out, I think it's awesome. And so what we're doing right now, I am going to basically mock up this logo, this mark, this icon, and with his text, take command project. So we're going to work through that real quick and just kind of flesh out some things. And the reason why I like using Envato Elements, sometimes there's projects where you just need to get things done and you want it to look good and you don't have a bunch of time, or maybe the skill, like I don't really have the current skill level. Let's just say it would take me a very long time to make something as beautiful as this from scratch. And right now, we got to get this thing done. So, oh, that's the other thing I got to pull up real quick too. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me pull up my chat. Boom. All right. One more thing. Sorry, we're a slow start today. You hear the stream double audio. That's interesting. Oh, you know what it is? Let's fix that. Hopefully that fixed it. I hope. Did that fix? That fix the audio for you? All right. Awesome. Hopefully that fixed the audio and we're not doubling up anymore. Fixed it. Awesome. Good. Cool. Let's get to work. So what we're going to do right now, a couple things. We're just going to mock this up. Open up Visualize so you guys can see the shortcuts as we get going here. All right. Tonight was a hard night trying to get live. I jumped in here, and then my computer did an automatic update, so I had to wait for that. And then it finally finished updating, and then my streaming software did an update. And before I knew it, it's like 10 o'clock here. We're trying to go live. That's all right, though. It'll be good. What's up? Din Din over on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. So let's just mock up a few ideas here. I'm going to... So one thing I tend to do a lot of is start talking and then not show you my screen. That's all right. That's all right. It's all right. We're going to have fun. But I tend to warm up. I tend to like move things around. I'm using the space bar to turn into a hand tool and just kind of move things around. I tend to kind of nudge things around and just try and warm up my hands, warm up my brain, and just see what I want to make. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so I want to dial in the text, get the sizing right. And typically what I'll do, I'm kind of working two things at once here. Typically I'll get the typography locked down first. And then I'll jump over to the icon. So right now what I'm doing is I used the width of my letter T here to draw a rectangle. So that way, here, so basically just got the letter M, hit the letter M to get my rectangle tool selected. And I just drew out a shape that's the same width as the stem of this letter T here. And the reason is so that way when I turn it sideways and I throw it out here, and I scale it out, it feels like it matches or like it belongs. The other thing I'll do, because I want things to line up perfectly, is I'll create an outline with this. So right now, this font, the way it's set up, even though it's centered, I'll bet if I drew a shape around it, and let's say I tried to align this to this up here, I'll bet it does not line up perfectly. Oh yeah, it's way off centered. So what I do, I'll click on this font first, and if I'm flying, guys, I realize I'm going really fast. That's why I have that intro video, so I have time to kind of settle down a little bit. But if I'm going too fast, a good friend of mine, Paul, said that just remind them all you have to do is speed up or slow down the video. So if you're watching me live, you can't do that, but there's going to be a replay. So if you want to, if you're watching this and it's a replay, you can play it back at half speed, or you can speed it up if you want to jump to the end and see what we do here. So anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's keep going here. So I've got this selected. Command-Shift-O is my shortcut to turn it into outlines, or I can come up here to type and I can come down here to create outlines. And what that does is it converts it from a font to a shape. And now I can manipulate this however I want. But the reason why I like to do that right off the beginning is then I can highlight everything and make sure it's actually centered correctly. Right? Let's grab these other shapes, we'll group it, shift click, and then click one more time so I'm aligning it to my word up here. Now that's centered. Let's bring down some guides. The music tonight's brought to you by Epidemic Sound. I'm also an affiliate for them, but I don't have a link down below for that either. I just recommend stuff that I like to use. If I like to use it, I'll tell you. Anyway, there you go. Epidemic Sound, rocking the tunes tonight. All right, Golden Rose, thanks for popping in. Have a great night. Yeah, I got to stop doing these late night streams, but my wife is pregnant and going to have a baby literally between now and Friday. Like if baby boy doesn't show up by Friday, we're going into the hospital for it to be induced. So my streams have been happening later at night because it's the time I have to do this. So once we get back into a routine, we'll be able to do some regular daytime streams. All right, so there's one look. Not bad. I like it. Let's do another look without these guys on it. Okay. What else do we want to do? I'm going to stash these up above my artboard so I can come back to them and I can remember what font I used. All right. Now, actually what we're going to do is I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to line it up with this one first. We'll clone it and do another version without these guys. All right, so we got that. Actually, I know he's not going to like this one. But I still want to play around with it. Yeah, this is just... Here's what we're doing. We're creating options. Even though I don't love this option, it's another look. I'm not going to worry about it too much. All right. Yeah, I don't like that. So I just grouped all these together so I can align them to the canvas here. All right, so there's one set. So I'm just going to clone the artboard real quick. All right. The other thing that I usually don't do is show colors yet, because I like to look at the shapes. So if I wanted to, I could grab these. I'm going to go to edit colors, and then convert to grayscale. And now it's a little bit easier to see this for what it is, instead of having the blue influence if we like the shape or not. Ooh. Cool. And then I've got it in color still as well. All right. Next, let's play with the typography a little bit. I don't remember. His original font was Stencil and Futura, actually. So let's play with that a little bit. All right. So now I'm just kind of playing around with the weights, the weight of the font. Just quickly slapping down some different ideas here. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but with the font selected, hitting Command Option and the left arrows or the right arrows to track this out, or Command Shift and then the period key or the comma key to make it bigger or smaller. Yeah, good stuff. So if I see something that I want to start manipulating and kind of playing around with, like in this case, I want to start adjusting the alignment of this, I'll drag a copy off the side here, again, so I have the font to come back to it. Then I'll outline this, Command Shift O. Then I can start playing around with it and aligning things. So something interesting to consider, you'll notice on this T we have a hard left edge, and so this P, if I were going to line it up like this, would look good there. However, on this right hand side, because the letter D is rounded, optically it feels like if you line them up edge to edge perfectly like this, if we zoom out optically, it feels like it's a little short. It feels like this needs to go past it just a little bit. So visually, when I back this out, it looks pretty good. But when I zoom in and turn my guide back on, you can see how far past that edge that's going. So just something to think about, something to pay attention to, do whatever you want. But there you go. All right. I don't love it tracked out matching, but we're going to leave it as an option. This weight is my favorite on this one. So I'm going to throw this over here to come back to it. I'm going to create outlines. so we can center everything, make it perfect. That feels pretty good. Let's see. It's a subtle difference. And I'm glad I made a copy because as I look at this again, I don't want these tracked out so far or kerned out so far. So once you create outlines, you have to click exactly like in the shape or it won't get it, which is kind of annoying, but just so you know. This almost looks, I wonder. So I'm just going to use a shape. I just want to see. Okay. So the actual center of this shape, because the way the mane comes off to the side, that would be center if this O was to be centered to it. But the shape of the moon behind it almost lines up perfectly with this O, which is nice. Feels good. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's group it. All right, that looks pretty good. So let's do another version like we did above. I'm gonna grab this letter T here. Copy it. No, I'm not gonna do it this way, actually. Just kidding. We're just gonna draw a shape with it. So I use shapes a lot to measure, like relative measuring. What's up, Paul? I see you in the chat. What's up, Jenna? Hey, hey. Yo, yo, yo. Thanks for tuning in, you two. All right, so I use shapes a lot to do relative measuring. So what I mean by that is, what do I mean by that? So I'll just draw a shape next to something else that I want to see if it's the same size. Or in this case, I'm going to line these two together. Words are hard tonight, guys. I hope you're hanging on. Tonight is all about efficiency and making this logo awesome. So I'm not really... I'm using all of my brain power to make this, not so much to try and talk at the same time. So I apologize, but I hope you're having fun watching here. That doesn't look right. What's going on? Let's ungroup these. Let's make sure these two things are aligned correctly. Oh, glad I checked that. They were way off. What is happening? Why is it not snapping? There we go. Snappy snap. Paul, what do you think? It still doesn't look. What is happening? Interesting. Okay. Cool. We'll leave that as an option. Words and snapping are hard tonight. That is so true. All right. What do you think about the colors, Paul? Should we keep playing around? I keep asking Paul because this is actually for him. He's in the Behance chat right now, looking over the shoulder as we do this. So let's take a gander. Do you want to jump in here? I can send you a live link if you want to jump in. Flip the image so he's facing right. We can do that. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to grab the direct selection tool, click and drag so the whole image is selected. The reason why I did that is because currently this whole thing's grouped together and I'm feeling too lazy to hit Command-Shift-G to ungroup it, but I just did. So anyway, hit the letter O to get my reflect and shear tool, or I guess the reflect tool. Click over on this side, hold down Shift, and then drag left to right. Let's try that again. There we go. Boom. Flipped. Now I gotta regroup it and maybe even recenter it. Shouldn't have to because it was already centered. All right. Boom. You're asking Val. Okay. Here, Val, what do you think? How's this look? All right. Let's grab this. Flip it. Why is it not? When I hold down the shift, there we go. So there's these versions. Here, I'll put things next to them. All right, so there's some stuff to see. Send me the link. All right. Maybe. My wife said the tunes are too loud, but this is how I focus. She's been texting me. I've been ignoring it. Not on purpose. I just didn't see it. Oh, man. She said the sound and the video sync is off. Okay, well, it is what it is. Paul is also way behind on the live stream. All right. All right. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. All right, if I kill the tunes, that was pretty loud, wasn't it? You know what? I was feeling amped from, and now it just feels painfully quiet. There he is. We'll let Paul in here. We're going to assign him to there. Oh, you know what though, Paul? This is not the setup that I use for Moto Monday. Let's add you in. It's really weird without music. Let's see here. Let's see. I need to add. Talk amongst yourselves, everybody. I don't hear you yet, Paul. Are you? It says guest is in the green room. I see you. I'm trying to assign you to a video feed. It just isn't. It just doesn't want to do it. It's all right. It's all right. Oh, hey, but I can do this. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Why is it not letting me do this? There we go. We're going to add this, and we're going to change this to guest 2. There he is.
Oh, hello. I'm in the middle of the work.
You're in the middle of the work, dude. What's up?
We've got a wild house. We've got Val's like bestest friend ever in town. So
nice.
1-bedroom apartment. The studio, office, library, parlor is also the guest bedroom.
Nice.
So yeah.
I'm trying to make our circles the same size.
Oh.
So it doesn't bother me.
I know.
Ta-da. And then I'm just going to stack them like this.
There it is. Aw.
Yay. What's up, guys? Hey, this is Paul. It
Hello.
feels like Moto Monday. I thought we weren't going live on Mondays, but look at us. We found a way to sneak them in.
It's just Monday night.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
So,
it's not the same.
Val's loving bottom right.
This
with
guy,
the actual moonless stallion.
The moonless stallion.
Yeah. You said bottom right? Yeah, and her best friend says bottom right as well. I thought she said bottom left, but yeah, they're digging the strong face.
Strong face.
The strong face. The one that looks like Izzy when she's pissed off at me.
Izzy is his dog, everybody.
It's my service dog.
And she's very particular. Are you digging the colors too? Do you want to play with the colors? You mentioned green as a possibility. I'm digging it.
I think
it's pretty straightforward.
I think it's a lot simpler with the blue. I think that's really, really clean.
What's really nice about this as a mark compared to the other one, and I know for you the dark side of the moon is important, which we can work in other ways. But if we put this on apparel or have to do this in a one color version, not that I can't do this in a one color version, I can tweak it, but this translates a little bit faster, more directly to one color. And not that has to be.
This is the advantage. You know, we were talking before about, some of the people that I'm looking to help out with everything that I have going on.
Mm-hmm.
And, your audience that's watching this, I can't even foresee the different options and possibilities.
Oh, sure.
And you're thinking ahead of when we embroider this onto your pocket square. We want to make sure that it's going to look really sharp in that tuxedo, and you're already thinking ahead like those many steps. And I'm just like, dude, I want something on my website and on the top of my worksheets. And you're like, yeah, we can do that. But also let's think a couple steps ahead. So if you're watching this and you have these clients, we don't know what might be saving us time for steps 3, 4, and 5.
Right. And I think I can, I appreciate what the dark side of the moon means to you and your brand and working that in. And anytime you put up what we call like an enclosure or like the shape behind it, that always adds to it for the positive. A lot of times it'll anchor things and center things nicely. I'm a huge fan of simplicity, and for whatever reason, I'm a huge fan of this one. And it could also be something I noticed just now as I'm looking at it, the shading underneath the neck here. It adds a lot more contrast. We've got a much darker value all the way up to these lighter values here compared to this one, which doesn't really have that. So to me, this kind of feels washed out, and that's where I try not to use color right away. Because looking at it, if you were colorblind, essentially, I noticed right away when I looked at this black and white how that was a darker value. And if we were to bring this in somehow, maybe, sorry. It's terrible, but just trying to find balance. I'm just trying to figure out if that's what I'm seeing or what. But dude, right now I'm just like kind of sharing my thoughts without filtering because we're streaming.
I love it. Go ahead.
I
knew you were going to do some of that. So I loaded you up on my phone on YouTube, and I was watching you at 2x, and then I pulled up my iPad watching you live on Behance because I know there's context, and if I was going to come in, I didn't want to come in cold.
No, that's good, man. I appreciate that. Is the audio? Jenna said the audio was not syncing up or something was weird. Does it sound weird, or is it? I
can't ever tell because it looks like my audio is off, but that's normal from our Moto Monday extravaganzas.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's hard to. Yeah, today was definitely a cold start. I just lit it up and went live without my intro video, so it took me a minute to get into this and feel like I knew what I was doing. Oh man.
No, that looks it is that command where the top one is just lacking that. It's like if I wanted to have a horse fish or a seahorse for a logo, then I think the top ones would look pretty solid now that I look at it.
And I think part of, if I'm being like totally unfiltered honest, when you told me this, I was like,
I only want 85% honest.
85% honest. I'll be nice about it. When you told me what you wanted, I was like,
yeah.
How am I going to make this not
Everyone
suck?
watching this is just like, oh, Paul. Yep, I'm not a graphic designer.
No, like the original feedback was like, dude, I have this great idea. I want the moon in my logo, but I want a Mustang coming out of the moon.
Well, like a silhouette. Like
dude, you know what? Looking at this would check that box and I'd be like, okay, yeah. I see that. But like in my mind, I'm going, how am I going to make this not suck?
The polo that I shot you, I said, take the moon and you need to make it bigger. Like 300% bigger. So that way
did you ever watch Zoolander? Are you into movies? You're not much into movies, are you?
I can't turn right. Orange mocha frappuccino.
Okay, so what he's like, it has to be at least 3 times this big.
Yeah.
Like, what is this, a school for ants? That's my best Zoolander impression.
It was pretty good.
I mean, not bad for 10:30. What are you doing awake right now? Oh, you've got company over. Okay.
We've got company. We were out walking the lake, and
I've got an hour on you now because of daylight savings time, so it's not as late where you're.
I know.
At. Okay.
It's still pretty brutal. I was up at 4, so
yeah,
I'm definitely fading.
That's funny. All right,
but I think that the bottom right, bottom left. I like the lines. Okay. The ladies said bottom right.
Okay.
Without the lines, let me just get a double check here. The lines underneath next to project or not?
What's up? What's up? She's trying to hide.
Ooh, I like the lines.
No, she's just that short compared to the height of the camera. You like the lines?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, bottom left, 2A.
What is Boone, I think?
I like the lines.
Yeah.
So I'd like to point out, everybody, when your client picks a logo, it most likely is their significant other who chose pink polka dots or whatever it is on the logo. Has no correlation to what's the best or worst. And I'm not saying that's the best or worst, but you just witnessed firsthand how a client chooses a logo. They say, hey, come look at this. Which one's your favorite?
Well, because here's the thing. For 2.5 years, Val said, let's get a little bookshelf in your background. So we can have something nicer in there, like not the big bookshelf, but the little shelf.
Yeah.
And let's put a plastic fern in there. And I'm like, I kind of like the clean look. No, I put it up there and like everybody instantly started saying, oh wow, man, you got a great background. Wow. This is incredible.
So
and it's just like, I told you. She was so nice about it though. She didn't like use those exact words, but she said it.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
So now it's just like I just jump in and say, what do I do, babe? Like, tell me.
So it
looks so good.
We've nailed it. I hesitate to show you this next thing because I think we're there.
Want me to close my eyes?
Well,
turn around every now and then. I get a little.
Okay, so here's. All right.
Okay,
I'm gonna do it. We've pretty much chosen this one. Let it be so, right? I'm gonna draw a little pink box around it.
Oh.
So we know this is let it be. This is the one. We're gonna round the corners. We're gonna make it all pretty. Okay, this is it. This is the one that you have chosen. Okay,
Okay.
now here's what we're gonna look at for all of you
Wait,
typophiles.
I chose that there would be a drop shadow. Just saying.
Oh yeah, drop shadow for the win. Here, now he's gonna choose this one 100%. We're gonna fill this front with white.
What's the shortcut key for a drop shadow?
There is none, and if there is, I deleted it. No, I'm just kidding.
You need to make it a button on your Stream Deck.
I do the drop shadow button with the sound effect.
Just and then put my face as the icon on the Stream
Like
Deck.
a little like bobblehead thing. All right, there's your drop shadow. So now we know you'll pick this one.
Looks so great.
And then, okay, so here's the deal. I was starting to, if it's such a subtle difference, but one of these fonts is not like the other. Specifically, this is your Futura font down here. We can tell because the the legs of the M's are kind of, canted out a little bit.
Canted out. Yep.
Yeah, and I feel like this one up here, it's a very straight profile. So I feel like the letter M, the legs on this thing, fit that better.
Yep.
So we just took your brand font from Futura over to Montserrat or Montserrat.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that font to save my life. And I think all of the other honest designers also don't know how to say that. They're like, what? I'm just kidding.
It's why you speak in cursive,
right? It's like, yeah, if you're ever reading somebody's name, you just go for it. Like,
right?
No doubt. Just read it out. Okay. So anyway, all right. I think we made the decision. Pretty much, The
winner.
First place prize. Oh, it needs, what it needs now is it needs one of these.
Drop shadow?
That too. Well, it has one of those. It needs a star with
okay.
lots of points on it.
Oh, wow.
And one of these like badges, like ta-da.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
This is the winner.
I see it.
And then we're gonna grab this.
Make it white.
Yeah, that too. That would help. Boink. Oh no, where'd it go?
Right.
Oh no, but for real.
I gotta bring it to the front.
What happened there?
You gotta bring it to the front.
The winner. Boom. We're gonna rotate it a little bit. And just in case there's any doubt, which is the best? We got just a letting on here, just a tiny bit. Oh, but that's too much. And that's not enough. So
we're gonna take an hour just to make the badge for the winning.
I have to get my stream time in somehow, and if it's with this badge and a drop shadow, boom. What do you guys think?
You could go low poly on this guy.
Oh, I could. If you missed the low poly stream, check the replay.
2 of them.
Boom. I'm digging
Mesmerizing.
Digging it. I think we're...
Where's everybody tuning in from tonight?
Yeah, where are you guys watching from? Why are you still awake?
I know.
I lost all my comments. Where'd they go? Oh, that is not what I meant to do.
I saw some of the comments on YouTube. What is the name? Apollo?
I don't know.
I can't.
No.
Names are hard as well as words.
It's a bunch of symbols and stuff.
Squiggly lines that make it.
I don't know. Dude, I'm digging this.
It's so clean. It's so clean.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, boom. That was easy. So let's, how about the colors? I mean, I'm pretty happy with that also. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to do this. Also, if you need to go, dude, this gets us close.
Yeah. I would say with the colors, the different, what is that? 3 different blues?
Hello, my name is The Winner.
The Winner, Take Command Project.
Yeah, we could work on a one color version of this shenanigan. Yeah. What were we gonna say?
So with color theory, do you the last colors for my brand, the green, the blue, and the orange were equidistant. They were 60 degrees. Or no,
Oh, look at you being fancy.
120 degrees separated on the color wheel.
Yeah. And
if you just start with one color, what do you do? Just like add 120 degrees and that's a complementary color? Is it that simple?
You could do stuff like that. Sometimes when I'm stuck on colors, I will jump into Adobe Color, which used to be spelled with a K, but nobody knew what it meant.
Nobody got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go to color.adobe.com. Whoa. Hey.
You're about to blow my mind, aren't you?
This is pretty cool. Look at that. And what's new? What's new with you? Okay, so
wow.
Let's go to my libraries and let's go down to Mr. Paul.
Up top.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah. It was under Paul Gowan.
Boink.
Words are hard.
So hard. Words are so hard. Okay, so how am I going to... I don't want to publish this. I don't remember how to import the JPEG. Drag and drop your file. Extract color from an image. Save them as a color palette. All right, let's do that. So I'm going to take a picture of this.
Option Command W. Oh.
Command Shift.
I thought it was
4. And then I'm going to hold down
Wait, hold on. I got this. Hold down the control key so that way it moves it right into your clipboard. And that way you don't have to mess with the file on your desktop.
I have no idea what you just said, but it sounded perfect. Do exactly that. Desktop. Screen. That is not the right one. That is. Boink. Hey, look at that. There's your colors.
Oh, man. So easy.
And then I'm going to save it. Boink. Saving. And then if I wanted to explore that the other thing I can do too is I can physically drag these around to be other places, but now I screwed it up. Can I Command Z it? Nope. Well, darn.
Re-extract.
Re-extract. Is it really messing with it as I go? Here, let's see what else. Dark. Deep. Muted. I could play with this thing all day.
Huh?
So much fun. Colorful. That is pretty colorful. I'm going to save it. Oh, I love that it saved the name Color Theme Screenshot.
with the full title. Yeah.
So in theory, I can jump back over into Illustrator, which I could have done this. I mean, I could have done this to begin with like this. And then why is my Option key not working? It did this to me the other night.
Right? Is it your pad again?
It super could be. Yeah, it's being grumpy with me.
Finicky?
Very much.
I think on low poly too, you switched to your mouse, didn't you?
I did, yeah, because it was... I don't know if it's a Bluetooth conflict. I've got like Bluetooth headphones, the pen, the mount. Like I think it was just something weird with the Bluetooth. All right, so there's those color themes. Excuse me. So then I can, start applying all these different colors to the artwork, which, because we're live, of course, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's all right.
Hey, so, you want something that might cheer you up?
Yeah.
Because I see it in your overhead camera shot. Guess what I'm going to get by the end of the month?
You are going to get...
Your right hand is resting on it.
This guy?
Yeah. I'm going to do it.
Do it. The best decision of my life. Except for getting married. Don't tell my wife I said that.
Well, she's probably like right across the room from you.
She's upstairs. She gave up.
Okay.
By that, I mean, she's like, I'm going to bed.
I almost went live today as I was doing course creation. I wanted to channel my inner Derrick.
Yeah.
I was like, how can I put on some lo-fi beats and show my creative process? So I was going to load up MindNode.
Do it.
Because I like hammered through 3 classes today. I'm going to be able to drop in. I'm going to completely change the color palette because I can import that in with whatever the colors are from the logo. And then everything will be on brand. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So good. So yes, this soundboard makes everything sound so crispy.
It's so great.
And so this is the hack. So I have Epidemic playing from this phone. This is my old phone that I just kept for lots of reasons. Anyway, currently it's my what's the word? Over the top jukebox. Exactly. It's an iPhone X, just literally sitting here playing Spotify. So, but I connect it with Bluetooth to my Bluetooth channel.
There it is.
So that way you can hear it, but then I can do a mix minus, so that way you don't hear yourself through the computer channel, and I can control your voice here. Lots of technical stuff happening, but it's a lot of fun.
I'm excited to figure it all out.
Yeah, dude, give me a call if you need help.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
I mean, if you want. Yeah, that's what I got, guys. I am digging this look. So we got to flesh this out further.
So clean.
Yeah, which I could keep going. I'll let you, if you want to bounce. Peace out. I'm going to, you don't have to leave, but what I'll do is I'm going to maybe push this further, or I might split this into a stream for tomorrow night. I might take this mark. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to do that. I might call it a night because it's already almost 11. And then tomorrow we can flesh this out into more things, whether it's hoodies and stuff, or just simply getting it out of the box in a format you can actually use.
It's time to get my own hat.
Dude.
And a sweatshirt.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking that as I wore this Hurley hat.
Yeah.
I was like, I need my own hat.
I think I missed sweatshirt weather for Arizona. It was 93 today, so.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you missed that.
Yeah.
Missed that bus.
Yeah.
It's only going to get hotter.
Yep.
Dude, I'm glad we caught up on Moto Monday, even though it's not Moto Monday anymore.
I know. It still happened. I think we were both jonesing for it.
I know, right? So, all right, guys, and Paul, everybody in the chat, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I had a ton of fun. Paul, thanks for jumping in and let me kick your logo around. Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, it was very random. So if you enjoyed this, you're going to love my other streams. So make sure that you like and subscribe and tap the bell and do all the things you can to get notified when I go live again, which will probably be tomorrow. Join me at some point. And if you'd like to know exactly when that's going to be, you can actually jump into my website. Let's just pull that up real quick.
Pull it up. Let's do it live.
Let's do it live. Pulling up live my website. Boink. There it is. And then because I wanted to make it easy, I wanted to make sure that you're really committed. This is only for the people who really want to hear from me. Like, you can't just jump on my website and then think you're going to get some sort of like pop in your face. It's just not going to happen. That's not how I roll.
Not for the faint of heart.
You've basically got to beg me for it. So you got to scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Keep scrolling.
Maybe stop along the middle and buy one of my courses.
Pick it up for the road.
It's going to be good for you. I promise. You'll more than make up for however much
the vault
money you
right
spend.
there?
No, it's not. The vault is, dude. It's like
the vault is stupid.
It's like the shoe. The vault is stupid, is what I heard. It's so funny.
Stupid good. Stupid. Check.
The
vault is stupid good.
I'm like the shoemaker whose kids don't have any shoes or whatever. My website it needs some TLC. Like if you click on the store to buy stuff, you can't buy stuff. Bloop. Again, if you want, you got to bet. You got to, So anyway, if you want to join like the newsletter and be on the inside track and get like deep discounts on stuff and free things also, and want to know when I go live, like, look, you can't even join me on Facebook because I broke up with Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, I'm going full on hermit, but you can scroll all the way to the bottom. You can give me your name and your email, and I'll send you some cool stuff. All right. Oh man. Yeah. And if you want to see what Paul's up to, go check him out. PaulGowan.com. Stud. Rockstar.
This is the next rebuild.
Look at that guy. This is the next thing that we're going to start building with this new logo, but you can check him out.
I learned how to do the little color fade from watching your other videos. YouTube streams.
Yeah.
And I had to slow it down to half speed. And I got it figured out.
Yeah.
Because your streams are that thorough.
Thank you. Yeah. And the non-designer jumping in and crushing it. Here's my channel. If you want to check it out, it's just youtube.com/Derrick Mitchell. Lots of cool stuff in here. I'm just self-promoting like a crazy person right now. It's bedtime, you guys. Paul, thanks for tuning in. Guys, thanks for watching.
So good.
If you loved this, please subscribe, like, tap the bell, do all the things, and I will see you in the next one as soon as possible. All right, guys, thanks for watching today. Hope you learned a lot of valuable information, and I appreciate you sticking around to the very end.
Awesome.
But before you go, just a couple things I want to remind
Did
you.
you see
The
what he
first
came up
is,
with
if you haven't already,
at the end?
feel free to like this video if you can, depending on where you're watching from. Give it a thumbs up
Right there.
or subscribe or tap the bell or give it a follow if you can. And also maybe even just copy the link up in the browser and share it with a friend or post it to your Facebook page. I'd really appreciate that. But again, just want to say thanks for sticking around, and I'd love to continue going live as much as possible and helping you guys out. So the best way that I can help you is by you commenting on the videos below. I read those comments. I engage with them as soon as I can, if I can, when I see them. So if it's live, I'll try and answer you right away. If this is a replay, you can still comment on the video, and I go back and I read those. So I just wanted to say thanks again for watching, and let me know what you're working on. I'd love to help you out, and hopefully we will see you in the next live. And to be sure you don't miss it, like this video and subscribe and follow and do the things. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.